I was just talking to a young boy, he's 20, I think 6 or 7, in Norway. Came to several of our programs back to back, night after night. He was coming. And he was hearing more and more about this and practicing the meditation, like the Skuranga meditation we just did. We taught him how to do that, and he started doing that and some other meditation techniques we showed him. And he came up to me after about the 3rd or 4th night, and he says, you know, for the first time, I'm starting to open up my heart a little bit, you know. He said, when I was young, my mother never gave me love. And he didn't go into a lot of detail about the relationship, but it was very obvious that it was not a loving relationship. And therefore, from that point on, he had closed himself, meaning closed his heart, you see. And he wouldn't open up, and he was suffering because of that. When he heard this and he started practicing this teaching, see, just short days, 3 or 4 days later, he could feel a change in his heart. And he said, for the first time, I'm starting to open up my heart, you know. And it continued that I was only, you know, with him for like 5 or 6 times. But, you know, in that short time, you know, he was talking more, he was opening up more, he was so relieved, and he was feeling very different, you see. He said he lost himself for 7 years in video games. He didn't even come up. He basically just went into the video world, and he didn't even raise his head, you know, except to eat and maybe sleep, you see. Why? Because it was an escape. And many, many, many people are doing exactly this. See, it's an escape. Everybody's looking for a solution to the pain of no love. And we find it in one way or another way or another way. Increase the lust. Oh, that'll do it. It just burns me up. See, watch pornography. That'll do it. It burns me up. It's more miserable than ever. See, I'm completely devastated by every attempt. See? Until I hear the truth, like this boy. He's very, very receptive because now something made sense. Video games didn't work, and all the other techniques he had used didn't work. You see? Now this made sense, and he was beginning to experience something. See? Why? Because it was connecting him with God. That's why. Very easy to understand. It's that broken connection that's the problem, and the reconnection is the solution. See? We come into this world, the connection is broken, we've completely forgotten who we are, where we're from, what life is for. Life is for love, you see, not lust. Life is for love. That's the only reason to live, you see, and that is the spiritual love that I'm referring to. We can achieve this. This can be our real life, real life.